Hello everybody, I got back from the Fnaf movie. It was kind of an interesting little thing, I guess you can say. It was basically like a great movie though, like that's all I'm gonna say for that part. It's not gonna be any spoilers to this entire video like it's shown in the little title thing. It's all off the cuff, I guess you can say. I don't really do many scripts for these videos yet. But anyway, I just want to like make this little video. I want to do like a big old review with spoilers and stuff like that in like later future. I don't think that's coming for like a long time. Like still though, I would enjoy that actually. A lot of reviews I want to do in the future, but anyway. Like basically episode, this movie was just fantastic. It's everything I wanted from this movie. It is just, it is beautiful. It was great. I just loved every single bit of it. Now before I get to that, like, there's actually, when I actually talk about later, I'll talk about later, so not too important. Well, like the first aspect I want to talk about is the animatronics, and they were just perfect. They were absolutely wonderful. They look exactly like the games. They don't look bad at all. They look absolutely wonderful. Every single bit of them are perfect. There's nothing wrong with them. I love every single bit of them. They are just, it's just absolutely wonderful how they were able to create such great animatronics from just like all this like, just from like these games, stuff like that. Like, because most video game movies I think have like good representations of the games, stuff like that, but this is perfect stuff right there. It is perfect. It's just, I love it so much. That's great. Now another thing I want to talk about is the story. I thought the story was great. I don't think it's perfect per se, but I didn't think everything's perfect per se, but I still thought it was pretty great. I thought it was like really well done. Didn't try to complicate things too much. I thought it was quite simplistic. I quite like that. I quite like how they were able to adapt certain parts of the storyline while making their own storyline, basically. Like, you know, certain aspects I'm not gonna say, but you probably already know. You probably already know, y'all. You can tell I'm not being scripted right now. I'm awkward. Anyway, like, yeah. See, another part of it I really want to talk about is the actors, and they were perfect. They were great. I wouldn't say perfect, but still, you know. Yeah. I remember all the actors' names except for Josh Hudson. Yeah, I'm going Josh, and Matthew Lillard. Not Matthew. I can't say his last name. They were. I'm talking about Josh and the rest of them. I thought Josh was great as like. I don't want to say his character too much, but like I don't want to spoil too much. But like I thought his like acting was great. I don't think it's like the perfect thing out there, but I thought he was great, including the actor for Vanessa and stuff like that. I thought the kid actors were really enough good. I don't think they're the best kid actors I've ever seen. Like that word goes to like the Megan movie. I do enjoy this movie much more than Megan movie, but that kid actor, that one's great. But the children actors were really enough good. They felt like real human beings, basically. So I thought like Vanessa's actors like acting was fantastic. It was just great. Maybe I'm just a bit biased right now, but like I thought it was great. Once again, I don't think this is like perfect acting, but like I still thought it was like good acting. These are clearly people who knew what they were doing and, you know, stuff like that. But like I still thought they were great. Another thing I want to talk about is the characters. I thought the characters were really enough well done. I quite like the conflict between Mike and himself, I guess you could say, without saying too much spoilers. It felt like really enough there. It felt nice. I really like Abby. She didn't feel annoying. She felt nice and cute and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm just a bit biased towards kids. I like adorable kids. They're adorable. Like, I'm gonna talk about Afton. I'm not gonna spoil too much about it. And well, like Afton was Matthew was perfect as him. I don't really know what deciding to say with too many spoilers here, but like he's got this energy of psychotic, I guess you can say. It truly felt like he was insane. It reminded me a bit of like, I think it reminded me a bit of Stu and his like absolute rambling evilness, I guess you can say. It felt like really interesting how Matthew was able to take his character and do what he wanted with it. Well, not what he wanted with it, but like what he did with it. It was like absolutely fantastic. It was like, ah, man, I love it. Because like, I just love that so much. How much like this dude, who's famous actor, is well known for the most famous comedy horror movie out there, Scream. is doing William fucking Afton in the Fnaf movie. It's just I love it so much. It's like I love it so much. I think like one thing I really want to talk about is cameos. And I thought we only got like 2 cameos. I'm not gonna say who they are except for Corey because he was on in the trailer. But there's another cameo. I'm pretty sure a lot of people will notice. I'm pretty sure some FNAF fans might get riled up like, oh, why is he in this movie? And I don't really care. I don't really care because yeah, who cares? Well, like I did not notice that was him. You will, if you're a fan of his work and or just know him, you will just notice him. I not notice him first, and I looked at him in his face like, oh my god, that's him. I'm not gonna say who it is, but like, once you do watch the movie, I highly recommend you watching it in theaters because it's a great experience in theaters. It's just fantastic, just basing up though. If you're a big fan of FNAF, you will love it. You would just you would love it. I'd love it. I thought the cameos weren't like, oh man, here they are. It's much more like organic. That's like no comedy things. For like the fans of those artists, the fans go like, oh my god, that's him. And for people who don't know them, they're like, funny. Like I think I love like a little more comedy. Also, speaking of comedy, I thought the movie did a great job of like mixing out comedy and horror. It wasn't Scream levels of good when you could totally see yourself chuckling a lot. I thought there was a couple of jokes about like I think Scream's still much better in that aspect, but like I still felt like there was a bit of humor to it all. It never felt like it took anything away from that movie. It never took the horror aspects of it all. And that was also the factor of the PG-13 rating. People were like, "Oh man, FNAF is not PG-13, it's R-rated." Like, no, it's already been T-rating. That's an argument for another day. That's another thing in the future. But weirdly enough, the gore is actually much more surprising than I'm expecting. It's not much of a gory movie per se, but you know, PG-13, blah blah blah. There's some blood here and there, but like, there's one part that you will notice immediately. It's like, oh wow, that's much more intense than I'm expecting. But with their limited amount of like PG-13ness, they were able to do fantastic stuff. Like, they were able to do like fantastic stuff with that. I never felt like they were cutting way too much fast or something like that. I felt like they were doing a good job with it, without just overusing gore and stuff like that. I felt like this movie didn't really need gore. I think certain movies do need gore, like not Resident, but like Evil Dead and like stuff like that need the gore, and Scream, stuff like that. Those movies really do need the gore to make you just really wretch yourself. And Saw, that's all that too. Anyway, that's like, oh man, I love them so much. Another thing I really enjoyed was the Easter eggs. They never really felt in your face. They felt like little hidden stuff. Big hidden stuff, the hidden character. You know him. Or her. Him, her. I'm not gonna say. But like the hidden character, the interesting, let's say at the very least. If you know who they are, you get what I mean. By the way, in case anyone's wondering, the comment section will not be, I will not be doing anything about spoilers down in the comment section. You can like go down there and talk about spoilers down there. I don't really care about that section down there. You can talk about spoilers if you want to, your choice. I'm not going to stop you over there. It's just the video itself that's like it's not spoilers at all. It's just the video. Anyway, about like the weird feeling to see Scott Cawthon's name right on the big screen. It is a weird feeling. It's just that just feels fantastic. Oh man, my god, they feel weird. They feel man, it felt fantastic. And that intro of like, I can't say it. Yeah, I really want to say it. If you know the intro, you know the intro, and it was a great intro. Oh, by the way, I'll say the last thing actually. 2 things. That'll be 2 things I will save up for later. And that's it I can think of the current moment. Now, I'll probably record something else later in case I remember some stuff and or write some stuff down. Okay, so it's gonna be recorded like a little bit after the fact. Is like a day after I watched the movie, and so I want to add a few things here and there, and yeah. So the first thing I want to add is the twist itself, and I thought the twist was done really well actually. Not gonna say what it is because you know no spoilers stuff like that, but like I thought the twist of like what was done really well. I think it was really well hidden, and it's like really well done actually. I think there were enough hints that you could have probably guessed some kind of way of the connection, I guess you could say. I don't know how to say that without spoiling anything. Anyway, another thing I want to bring up is the fact of the set design, and I thought the set design was like fantastic. I thought like the Freddy restaurants were like the Freddy restaurant was great. Just not a one-to-one with the game, but like I enjoy the fact that they decided to just do their own thing with most of the restaurant and do certain things like. But I do love how they brought in like certain aspects like the storage closet, the stage, the camera layout, the camera stage look to it all. I thought those were pretty cool little things. I'm very much glad they decided to go their own direction with that, and do that. But like I love how it just still feels like an actual children's place. It feels like fantastic. Ooh, man, I love it. I love like the entire area of it all. The outside, the inside, just feels great. I thought the people who made the set was like I think they did a great job actually. They did a fantastic job. Yeah. I thought it was just great. All around I thought it was great. Another thing I really have noticed is the fact that seems like to be straying a little bit away from the story. I think the main aspects of the story are still there, but it's like doing its own thing kind of, I guess you could say. Stuff like that. It's like which I'm kind of sort of intrigued by what exactly they're gonna do with that and like how much they're gonna stray from it. Like seems like I think we have like main templates here and there, but I think the timeline is gonna be like a bit different, I guess you could say, depending on what exactly the second movie is gonna be like. I'm gonna be intrigued by that. Anyway, I really just need to reiterate how much like I love the Matthew Lillard's like William Afton, because like he was perfect as him. He was just absolutely wonderful. Like that is the William Afton that I would absolutely love. That's like my main idea of William Afton. he just did a fantastic job with him. He felt evil. I love it. I think he's like the perfect William Afton right there. He is absolutely wonderful as him. I just need to reiterate that. But anyway, maybe some aspects I missed out on this review, but still though, I just love this movie very much, and yeah, I just think it was really well done. I think like every single aspect that like was part of this movie was done intensely enough well. It was a great movie. I loved every single bit of it. Might not be perfect to everyone else, but I thought to myself that was perfect to me. I thought it was perfect to me. But I very much glad that very much glad the audience is loving it. Which is just fantastic. I love it. I love it. Anyway, that's gonna be all. But yeah, the movie was great. Because there will be a second and third one, hopefully. And like it was already made its budget back, and there's a lot of fan demand, so if they would want to make a second one, third one. Yeah, I'm intrigued by that. Intrigued by what exactly they're bring in the toy animatronics and stuff like that, and also like Fazbear Frights and stuff like that. That's gonna be fun. Anyway, this is a fun little review thing decided to do for the movie, and yeah, I hope y'all enjoy your day. This was this franchise means a lot to me though. It's like a thing in my heart right there. Ain't a perfect movie, sure, but like it's a perfect movie to me. Like I said before, I'm just repeating myself now, but like still though, like right in my heart. Every single aspect I absolutely love. Full fan service in the right way. I just feel like it's full on your face. It's just, it feels like it's there, but it doesn't feel like it would just hurt the people who don't really know about it. It doesn't really feel forced to me. But like, I loved it. I loved it. Because, you know, I really wanted to just like talk a little bit more about it. Maybe like expand this a little bit more, just because, you know, I want to talk about more. This is a movie that I've been waiting for like a long time. But in case I don't have anything else to say, other than how much I absolutely love this movie is beautiful. I love this movie so much. You tell I'm a fan. I think even like non-fans can actually enjoy this movie. I don't think they'll get much excitement out of it as I and the other fans will. Like still though, I still think people can enjoy it. And I think the simplistic story can still make people enjoy it. Oh, it was complicated as like the Fnaf games. Games are like that. That's an issue. That new fans be coming in to be so hurt by the games like that. Scott, I'm just saying, man. Tell us whether or not the bookstore can or not. I don't want hints, I want answers, that's all I want. That's an issue for the day. Still spiteful. But anyway, two things I was going to say is, number one, the end credits thing. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to say that, like, I told you so. That feeling of righteousness felt great. In case you don't know what I mean, ask me in the comments down below what exactly I mean, in case you want to get spoiled. But if you know, you know. It felt great. Felt great. And number two was the outfit I wore, and I was going to originally wear this during the review, but like as that thing was hot, I was wearing with 3 layers of t-shirt, the suit thing, and the vest. 2.8 layers, I guess. I don't know. Like still though, it was like, oh, that was like way too many layers for myself to wear. It felt just ooh. It felt great to wear in the theater, but like still though. Oh yeah, still, yeah. But anyway, I'm probably gonna cut this short right there. I'm gonna hopefully have to see whether or not I'll have some more video. In case I don't, well, I will hopefully enough have more video tomorrow. I'll probably record some more stuff and like, you know, stuff like that. I don't think so. That's probably the stuff will probably be cut out. But anyway, in case that the stuff is not cut out and it's just this video, then well, I guess I didn't have much more to say, but I probably have like a bunch more to say. So anyway, yeah, in case y'all want, like, leave me some suggestions, like, of like, I don't know, things to review in the future. Because I do have limitations like the money and stuff like that. Still, that Slenderman reviews make. It's going for a long time. Anyway. Yeah, in case this is the end part, have a fantastic day, and yeah, have a subscribe, share this video, like, comment, and subscribe, blah blah blah, all that fun little stuff, and yeah, that's perfect. Any suggestions for things you want me to review, videos, games, books, but don't understand I have limitations. I have money limitations, and or things you want me to live stream. The limitations, of course, and also the gore limitations, stuff like that. I can't really live stream M-rated games since, you know, too much gore. I like this channel to be PG-13 because YouTube. Oof. Also, I just like this channel to be PG-13. I don't really want to keep this channel R-rated, stuff like that. Yeah. Anyway, so it's been a good time. This is gonna be an interesting thing to edit together. And yeah. Or maybe I could just like take part of this thing, just splice it into like the end part. Remember that? Take parts of this and like splice it into like the end part. So at the end of this, I'll show you the photo actually of me wearing my little outfit. Because, you know, I look great in it actually. Purple vest, white suit, black tie. It looked great on me, I think. So anyway, very much happy that FNAF is getting a lot of love. Also, don't listen to those critics. The Rotten Tomato people are just whiny. They just want rage clicks. They'll listen to those articles who just want rage clicks, and they'll listen to those tweeters who just want retweets. They'll listen to any of them. Listen to the fans, listen to the critics who actually try to understand us, and listen to the audience. Pretentious critics, no one likes. Hate them. Be a critic who actually tries to understand what why it's like we enjoy these movies. Thank you. You're actually trying to understand us. Yeah, that was a bit spite. I just hate Rotten Tomatoes a lot. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Yeah, that's the end, and yeah. Hope y'all have a fantastic day. Bye.